Welcome back, my drummer dudes. Well, this is part 3 of the Epic Drummers Timing Advanced. You're going to be in the advanced section this time. I'm trying to teach you quintuplets, sextuplets, 30-second notes, putting in quarter note triplets, trying to put in half note triplets, and other variations of triplets and other tuplets and stuff. Just to try to get a consistent beat of everything and teach you all that I can. So, in the last 2 videos, I've taught you whole notes, your half notes, your quarter notes, 8th notes, triplets, basic 8th note triplets, 16th notes. So that's, how would you say that? That's 4 beats, 2 beats, 1 beat, half a beat, 1/3 of a beat, and 1/4 of a beat. So I'm going to get into 1/5 of a beat, 1/6 of a beat, and 1/8 of a beat. So let's get into that. When you really get into more advanced rudiments and more advanced technique, you really need a metronome. I'm not going to be using one because it would just be annoying to you guys. But I do have my own sense of beat inside of myself, so you guys can find a metronome and help yourself out with that. With quintuplets, let's just start getting into this right now, because I'll start teaching you as soon as possible. Quintuplets, they're more complex than you think. A quintuplet is a 5 beat. It's counted in 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm not going to be saying it out loud if I can, but I'll try, because I'm trying to help you guys in the sake of being able to count quintuplets. More than anything, you want to accent the first beats. Because getting this clean is near and close to impossible, because your drum lines or whatever organization requires you to do quintuplets, which is not very common, but if you ever need to do quintuplets, you need to get this stuff clean. Like, the timing for quintuplet is ridiculously to keep clean, because when you're marching, or if you are marching this, it's like a triplet. It's on your left hand. It alternates on each beat, so you want to try to get that clean as easy as possible. So let's try to break this down for you. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 3, 4, 5. Just notice that I'm accenting every beat. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 5. And it ends right there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. Just, and trying to speed that up just a little bit. And it becomes out that simple. I mean, for you guys, it's probably not simple, but I've been doing this for a while, so just all you gotta do is you gotta get that metronome. You gotta get that metronome. You gotta practice the 5 beats. You gotta count out 5. You gotta do that for at least an hour. I do my timing at least an hour each day. So moving on past that, a sextuplet. A sextuplet is the equivalent of a 16th note triplet. You learn that an 8th note triplet is just 1, 2, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4. Well, an 8th note triplet is double that, so it would be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, which is the equivalent of a sextuplet. A sextuplet is 1 step up from a quintuplet, which is 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 1, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, like in the constant beat of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So in a whole measure, there could be 24 sextuplets if you just played right, left, all the way through. A lot of the time, quintuplets are used with the beats right, left, right, 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 left, right, right, left, left. So it just keeps it consistent for like more of a diddle roll. But sextuplets are, you'll see a 6 under them, resembling that they're sextuplets. Otherwise, you'll see a 3 under them with a 16th note sign above it. So it'll be 16 note triplets. So let's get into this. Since it's 6, it's going to be right hand lead each time on the beats. So 1 2 3 4 5 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 2 3 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1 2 3 4 5 6 1. And it just gotta count that beats. 1 2 3 4 5. And so if you try to put 8 notes and 16 note triplets together, it's just totally different beats, but you get the concept. 8 note, 16 note triplets, same 16 note triplets are the same thing as sextuplets. So moving on, 30-second notes. You guessed it. It's the double quantity of a 16th note. 16, 32, 16 times 32 is 32. Ironic at all? No. So, 30-second notes. There's 8 beats, 8 hits, 8 taps per one beat. So, if there's 4 beats in a measure, and there's 8 taps per beat, that's 32 taps per measure. That's why it's called a 30-second note. So getting this clean is almost close to impossible. On a faster beat or higher than 160, it kind of more just sounds like, that's more around 200-ish, but really it's not too used, a clean 16th note. It's more used as diddles. And so let me just show you 30-second notes. 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8. It's fast, especially at the beat I was playing in it. You could play it a lot slower than that, but it's marching pieces. Usually you're playing fast. That's what people want. People like fast. Snare drummers, you want those hands that are fast and can get in and grip and finger the stick. I know what you're thinking. The stick. Anyways, so let's try to go through and try to do quintuplets, sextuplets, and 30-second notes all at one time. I'll take this slowly. Excuse me. And that is what it sounds like. Probably it sounds like to you just more like a blur, but on my end it's playing what it needs to be playing and what I'm trying to show you. So let's go into variations of triplets. As I've already taught you, there's the 8th note triplet, 1 and a 2 and a 3 and a 4, and the sextuplet equivalent, the 16th note triplet. It's 16 note triplet. A way to remember it is just 3 taps on the right hand and 3 taps on the left hand. So 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 and 2 3, 1 and 2 3, 1 and 2 3. That's just plain 5, but I apologize. My computer just went on sleep for how long I've been recording. Let's get this continued. 16-note triplets, 8th-note triplets. Now, should I quarter note triplets? Quarter note triplets, as you guessed it, it's, as I said before, it's 3 notes in the space of 2. So quarter note triplet, it's 3 quarter note triplets in the space of 2 quarter notes. So 2 quarter notes are just 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or just 1, 2. So it'd be 1 and 3. So 1 and 3. If you're playing that 8th note triplets, 1 and 2, 3, 3. 1 and 2 and 3. So you could say it's like, it's easier to play it like, if you practice it, it's play it like you're playing 8th note triplets and accent your right hands, because you accent your right hands, that's all the quarter note triplets. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 2, 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3. 1 and 3 and 1, 4. So if you played 6 of those, it would just go back to 1. 1 and 3 and 1. 1 and 1 and 3 and 1. If you're playing that 8th notes, it would be 1 and 3 and 1. And if you're playing it 8th note style, 8th note triplet style, it would just be 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 3 and oh my god, I'm sorry, I'm counting that wrong to you guys. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, or just 8, 6, quarter note, 1 and 3 and 1, 1 and 3 and 1. That makes sense. A half note triplet, as you guessed it, is 3 half notes in the space of 2 half notes. So it fills up a whole measure because it's 4 beats total. So it's just gonna be 1 and 1. It goes 1 and back to 1 again because it's 4 beats total. So 1 and 1. 1 and 1. So it fully fills up the measure. Anyways, I'm gonna see you in the 4th part of putting everything together and see what it all sounds like. I'll see you guys later.